In this video, me and my friend Ratdoodle will be pitting the Pokemon of Gen 2 against a seemingly never-ending onslaught of lions. If you aren't aware, this is a part of our ongoing series where we analyze the battle between 1 billion lions and one of every Pokemon by taking each Pokemon and objectively determining how many lions they could realistically defeat. In order for the Pokemon team to win the entire battle, each Pokemon needs to reach a target of roughly 1 million lions each to keep pace. These parts don't need to be watched in order, by the way, so you can just skip to whichever one contains the Pokemon you care most about. Before we get into it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to let us know if you want to see us tackle even more Pokemon beyond Gen 2. Also, we stream these sessions live on Twitch, so if you're interested in catching the live streams, give us a follow there. Links in the description and the card. Without further delay, here's how Gen 2 fares in this cruel war.
I think this is the quintessential streaming experience.
Yeah.
It's just watching somebody resize a source and move it around the screen.
Everything.
Yeah, for any YouTube heads in here, this is what the vibe on Twitch is, dude.
This is the Twitch
just moving. It's just watching people move stuff and resize stuff.
But it's really fun though. You need to make 1,000 separate essays backing up your reasoning on the amount of lions beaten. That's what it feels like. Because if we don't, do that.
The amount of research is comparable to something that could improve like quality of life for the general populace, I think. Like we could be putting our efforts into something that could change the world right now.
But now we have to look at Chikorita. Yeah, Chikorita's getting eaten.
Like top tier food.
It loves to bask in the sunlight. It uses the leaves on its head to seek out warm places. And a very warm place is inside of a lion's stomach, I think. We are just using this website because it is very convenient that it lets us just go through like each Pokemon in a row, and it has like basic stats. It doesn't have move list. But I'm sure when this becomes a YouTube video, there will be comments telling us that Chikorita's leaves can cut through steel.
Well, and we will go through each and every one of those. So please drop your comments down below, and we'll be sure to look at all of them and reply to each one.
The spicy
scent that wafts from around Bayleaf's neck sounds delicious. Somehow makes those who smell it want to fight.
Oh.
Interesting.
So the lions are like... This one's getting 2 million lions on it.
That's,
like, the lions have beef.
That's a net negative, dude.
I don't think any...
I think it kills one, at least.
I don't think any Pokemon wants more lions to fight it, you know?
Yeah, cool, man. You're tanking. Yeah, cool. You're tanking against 1 billion lions. Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, you're tanking 2 million of the 1 billion. Like, good job, little bro. Like, you did it.
This whole stream is calling Pokemon's little bro.
I just, like, don't believe in grass types unless they have poison. In Pokemon, like, grass hurts, but, like, if we're bringing this fight to the real world, is, like, Razor Leaf gonna do anything? Like, how do you hurt lions with grass, you know? If people are gonna say, how are lions gonna hurt rocks, how is grass gonna hurt lion? You know what I'm saying?
Let's go crazy.
Yeah?
Let's give Bayleaf 2 lions.
Alright. That's fair. I was thinking, like, maybe in the chaos of all the lions, like, swarming it because it's so spicy smelling... They would
maybe they start attacking each other.
They would like stampede each other. So I was thinking like maybe we could give it like 50.
Yeah, let's give it 50.
Maybe Bayleaf fans are so up right now.
Fuck it, let's give it 100.
You know what? The sky's the limit. 150.
Holy shit, dude.
This will matter so much.
We gotta calm down. We're losing our minds, dude.
Anyone who stands beside it becomes refreshed, just as if they were soaking in the soothing atmosphere of a forest. So this guy's soothing lions.
Yeah, maybe it stays alive for longer.
Yeah, maybe the lions keep him around as like a buff. 10,000 whales versus 1 billion lions. I think that's...
We cannot. We cannot.
I think it's just lions, though, right? It's so many lions.
Oh, yeah. 10,000
Well, actually, where are they fighting?
Yeah, like, that's
Like-
too many factors involved.
Like, 10,000 whales beached on land,
What are
like,
the
they get
whales
fucked up.
doing against the lions?
If
What
the
are the
lions
doing
camp
against the
on
whales?
land, they win because they have more stocks.
I want to know if you put a trillion lions in, if you just dropped it in space, if it would become a star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they, like, gravitate in towards each other and condense.
The sun is a little over 4.5 billion feet in diameter,
Okay.
and it's a trillion lions, so it's at least like it's at least like a trillion feet in diameter.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is the lions would need to be condensed to become a star, right?
Yeah, so you would lose some, but I think even if you lost a lot, a trillion is 100 billion.
That is a big number. That's what
Or
a lot
no,
of
it's 1,000.
people...
It's 1,000 billion. That's like 1,000 times the size of the sun. That's crazy. I think a trillion lions would win against the sun. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah. We got to get back on track here.
Like 10? This is why it
I
took us
think we
5
should-
hours, by the way.
I think we should literally do -10 for Meganium.
-10, because it buffs the lions for sure.
I mean, I assume that it can, if we're being good faith about this, it can probably decide who it buffs. But it doesn't say that. It says anyone who stands beside it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like, more lions are gonna be beside it than Pokemon, and also like...
Well, let's say this. Let's say this. The Pokemon
Does-
strategize and they put it way in the back.
Okay.
You know?
But does the Meganium... does its corpse still refresh people?
And also, like, at some point the lions are gonna get to it. So when they get to it, they're not gonna kill it. They're just gonna keep it for themselves. They're smart.
They're very smart lions. They're like, damn,
One-
this
one
shit
thing-
refreshing.
One thing that you guys might not know about the lions is that they're the most intelligent being on Earth.
It's true. Okay, we'll give them +10. You're a Cyndaquil fan, right?
I love Cyndaquil.
I'll put it in your hands. I trust you. You know more about
Alright.
Cyndaquil than me.
I'm gonna look at this completely objectively and from a
Mhm.
scientific perspective. I'm gonna use the scientific theory.
Yeah.
All right, I'm creating a hypothesis. It usually stays hunched over. If it's angry or surprised, it shoots flames out of its back.
Ooh. It will
Honestly,
get surprised.
Pretty based.
With how many lions, it will probably
it's
be
my-
surprised.
This, I think it would be shocked. I'm gonna go out there on a limb and say it would be it'd be scared.
Yeah. So flames are definitely coming out of its back.
Especially because it's 1 foot tall. Here's what okay.
It's definitely
I'm-
got some back shots coming out of it.
I'm imagining the biggest fireball I can imagine
Yeah.
coming out of this tiny creature's back. I think it takes out a few, I won't lie. I think this is like a good
Yeah.
position.
The Cyndaquil back shots will go hard.
Dude, Fire Mouse? Category Fire Mouse. What does that mean?
It's the Fire
there
Mouse
other-
Pokemon.
Is there other fire mice in Pokemon?
Well, I think category is like every Pokemon has
Category's
like
really funny.
a name. Like Jigglypuff is the balloon Pokemon. You know? Like
I like that. It's like the scientific name, you know?
yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is.
I think that Cyndaquil evolved very cleverly. I think it has a good defense system here.
Mhm.
I think that I think fire is probably the most like one of the most effective things. Maybe the most effective thing next to poison, right?
I think poison is just like a done deal. I
Yeah,
think, you
poison's
know,
GG's, but
lions
fire's,
can
like,
probably
pretty good.
stop, drop, and roll though. That's the thing.
I think it could run through a lot of flames.
It can spread.
Especially to squish a 17-pound creature. I think the way a lion kills a dog is it just stands on top of it, right?
Yeah.
So I think that Cyndaquil takes out. I don't know. Wait, how generous do we want to be?
I put this one in your hands because you're the Cyndaquil guy.
All right, I'm saying. Okay, here's what I'm saying. Here's what happens. First lion approaches the Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil burns it to a crisp. Other lions come and try to beat Cyndaquil, but he's strategically hiding behind the lion corpse and uses it to create a bigger
like trench
inferno.
warfare.
That's right.
I think for every lion that scares Cyndaquil, it's shooting out a back shot that hits the lions behind it.
Yeah, it hits 2 lions.
Yeah.
I'm going with 15.
Okay.
I'm going high.
I'll give it up.
I'm giving concessions here for this 1 foot tall, 17-pound creature.
Yeah.
Could kill 15 lions. Let's say 1 per pound. Let's make it 17 lions.
That's the thing. I think, like, as much as we know that the lions would win, I think we give pretty good chances, you know?
We want the Pokemon to win deep down, but we just know that it wouldn't
I
happen.
grew up with these things, you know? Like, these were my friends back in the day. It brings me no joy to send them to their deaths on this heartless
these are my only
battlefield.
friends back in the day.
Typhlosion, though, has a secret devastating move where it rubs its blazing fur to cause huge explosions.
It's a secret.
No one knows, not even the lions know about this move.
Holy shit, the lions don't know. Wait, this changes everything.
Glad he keeps it a secret, though. Like, like this entry says secret as if it's not like a public source of information that
he
every
told
Pokemon
people,
trainer reads.
I can't even imagine.
Like, how is it secret if it's in the Pokédex? Like, who is it a secret to?
Totodile.
Its powerful, well-developed jaws are capable of crushing anything.
Holy shit. Okay.
Anything?
Wait, I'm in. No, I believe them.
This is the big jaw Pokemon, by the way.
I think. Okay. I think when we take into account the well-developed jaw that is capable of crushing anything, I think it doesn't kill a lion. I don't think it gets even one.
I think they crush one lion because they can crush anything. But while it's crushing the lion,
it can't. What is it biting? It's 2
that's
feet
true.
tall.
I guess it would. I mean, like if it bites into like the lion's head, because it can crush anything. It crushes the brain.
It can crush anything. You're like Blastoise has 2 guns. You know, he deserved. You know, Blastoise really deserved 6. We were wrong.
I'll say it. He deserves 7. I'll give it up.
Holy shit! Okay, that's You're kind of going crazy right now.
I'll give it up. He deserves 7.
He was at 5, and I thought that was correct, but I was wrong.
Yeah, no, the comments really made sure that we knew what was up. Feraligatr seems kind of like the same thing, although this one is 7'7".
Whoa, that's huge.
So I feel like it says when it bites with its massive jaws, it shakes its head and savagely tears the victim up.
Holy
I feel like it could do that to a couple lions based on its size.
3 at least.
I think 3 lions for sure. Alright, and I think now that we're done with the starters, we're getting into this thing is getting eaten territory.
Yeah, food.
Sentret.
Essentially just buffs for the lion, like items on the ground that lions can.
Although this Pokemon is extremely cautious, and its supple tail is well muscled and firm to the touch. I think
a cat play toy for the lions.
this thing's like dangling on a string. In one of the first few videos we were talking about Ponyta's Dex entry that was like it's weak when it's first born, but then it runs around and becomes stronger.
Oh, that one was so funny.
We were talking about how that's like any animal, and I think this is a similar scenario here. It raises its offspring inside of a nest. Once they're old enough, it takes them outside to prepare them for independence.
It's every living thing on Earth.
That's the most interesting thing to say about this guy.
Hoot hoot, fuck
All
ass
right.
owl.
But this guy has a very precise internal clock. And can tilt its head in a fixed rhythm. You think about that?
Wait a minute. 100 lines. We could give it more. We could give it 10 even.
Yeah, I was thinking 10.
Or like if it's really good, we could give it 100.
Yeah, I'll give it up. I'll give it 100. It doesn't matter.
Literally, the difference between 10 and 100 is nothing.
It's my favorite part about the YouTube comments because there's so many comments that are like, Bulbasaur could at least take out 100, and it's like, that doesn't change anything.
Alright, Ledian. It said that the patterns on its back are related to the stars in the night sky. I was wondering if this is like the spots on their back.
Yeah.
But the details of that relationship remain unclear. Okay, so it's an astrology crystal girly. Obviously, this can commune with the moon, and Mercury will be in retrograde, and 1,000 lines will die.
I mean, what sign is this Pokemon, though?
It's true. When's its
and
birthday?
What sign are the lions?
Yeah, if the lions are Gemini, actually, it's over.
It's kind of fucked. The matchup chart.
0.
Does anyone have the astrology matchup chart on hand?
I think it can commune with the sky. All right, it's
yeah.
unclear. It's unclear.
It is unclear.
We have to assume that fire can rain down from heaven. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it up. What did you say? 100 or 1,000?
I said 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. Let's go wild. Can you imagine we just ended the entire series right now? We're like, yeah, actually, Spinarak gets it done.
We could do that anytime, yeah.
Actually, I think Spinarak kind of gets this shit done.
Yeah, actually, fuck it, yeah. All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah, all right, goodbye.
A single strand of a special thread is endlessly spun out of its rear. The thread leads back to its nest.
Ew.
I wanted it to be something useful. I can
like show us where the Spinarak is while you're at it. You know?
Wait, it's endlessly spun out of the rear. Okay, hold on. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
This is crazy. After its death, the thread doesn't stop. Okay? so not only does like one line eat this and then choke to death because there's a thread. The lion, over the course of the 2-year-long war, like the thread gets tangled and strangles at least 100 lions to death over the course of the 2 years.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. It's like so hard to do this argument with stuff like this because it's like this Pokemon's at the bottom of the ocean. Are we bringing it up there or like...
Here's how this plays out. All right. Here's how this plays out. These Pokemon that live deep underwater like develop a whole nation state because they're not involved. Like 100 years passes, the lions and the Pokemon don't interact with each other. So here's what I think happens. The lions take over the world, they become intelligent, they make lion society, and I think there's just not enough of these underwater creatures to compete with how big the lions are, and so they inevitably just like imperialize, like they colonize the underwater when they develop technology to dive into the depths. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't think these Pokemon and the lions know each other exist.
Yeah, I think the lions discovered them one day, while they're scientists. Okay, maybe this is how these Pokemon die, is so far into the future when the lions develop something that can create pollution, and then they just kill everything in the ocean.
The lions recreate global warming and destroy the entire ocean.
Yeah, this Chinchou dies because of the industrialization of the meat industry.
Like either they're coming out of the water or they're getting their asses timed out, you know? The lions have more stocks. The Pokemon need to approach.
Lions literally hunt fish, don't they? We're at Pichu, holy shit. Pichu is like playable in Melee, you know what I mean?
He's more than playable in Ultimate.
He can take some stock. Oh yeah, he's good in Ultimate. Everyone's good in Ultimate.
Arguably better than Mewtwo in Ultimate.
Yeah. Wait,
I think that's an arguable stance.
Do we pull the trigger? Am I hearing 2 million?
Am I hearing
Pichu
1 billion?
Wait, oh my god, what's happening right now? 2 million lions? What?
Oh, this is the baby gen. This is where they added all the babies. Cleffa is literally the most delicious looking Pokemon I've
Yummy
ever seen.
snack. Yummy
This is-
dumpling.
This is a 1-foot tall dumpling. On late nights illuminated by shooting stars, it gazes intently skyward, as if thinking of its home. So if they attack at night, this thing is just standing still. Got it. Okay, understood. This is a fat 0 for me. I think the thing about Igglybuff is we only gave Jigglypuff 1 because of Hungrybox. The shell seems to be filled with joy. It is said that it will share good luck when treated kindly. So since the lions are going to eat it, will the lions be treated with bad luck?
The question is here, does the bad luck start a plague that just spreads amongst the lions for them and their sons?
This is true. We don't know what bad luck means. We also don't know if it can give bad luck, because it says it only shares good luck when treated kindly. I just kind of assume.
You're right, actually. There's no bad luck here.
Yeah, actually, no. These lions are still top-tier gamblers. They say it will appear before kind-hearted, caring people and shower them with happiness. These are not fighters. Gentude is not a fighters.
Abilities hustle.
Oh, this one
Okay,
got
wait.
hustle.
We're looking at an entrepreneur. Okay. 0 lions, but like plus 1 million, plus like 100 GDP.
This Pokemon stays dry even when it's in the water.
Holy shit!
The lions will be so wet chasing it into the water, and it'll be so dry.
That is crazy to think about.
It's crazy to think about how dry this Pokemon would be, even in water.
It's
It's just truly
the lions won't be able to comprehend it.
Truly an outstanding feat of nature. 0 lions, anyway. It can distinguish the movement of things in water and tell what they are. Little bro has eyes.
0. It dies and it knows it's a lion. I gotta be honest, I'm a big fan of Sudowoodo. Maybe favorite Pokemon.
Oh, this one's... I love him.
Probably favorite Pokemon. I think I relate to him on a personal
Yeah.
level.
And like the lions won't know that he's a Pokemon. They'll think it's a tree. I think the combination of it being like very durable and all the lions thinking it's a tree because it looks exactly like a tree, it'll stealth kill a decent amount, I think.
I agree.
Right?
Well, it just looks so much like a tree.
Yeah, like I don't think a lion would be able to distinguish this from a tree until it moves.
Give me a CAPTCHA to log into my Facebook account and this in a tree, and I don't know when.
Like I'm thinking 300.
Yeah. Let's go
It just looks so much like a tree.
Just go absolutely wild with it. Yeah. I can't tell.
Like, is this Sudowoodo? Yeah, okay. It's not a tree. I thought they put a tree on the Pokedex for a second. How many lions do you think this 3-foot frog Pokemon could kill?
0. Fuck it.
Okay.
What can it do? Weak to grass.
I hopped out of stream for a bit. Why can Sudowoodo, a fake tree, kill 300 lions, while Mareep, a fucking lightning sheep, can only kill 2?
Okay, look. Sudowoodo looks so much like a tree. It's
I don't
crazy.
think the lions could tell. It looks like a tree.
It's
Like, what do you want from us?
It's unclear where the Hoppip of Paldea originally came from.
I think it's getting eaten. I'm afraid to say it.
I don't know where it's from, but I think I know where it's going.
Once its Counting spores run out, its journey ends, as does its life.
What?
This dude,
Okay, cool.
if the
dies.
lions don't approach it, it will die. It'll die before it can get to any lion.
Honestly, Jumpluff has found peace, and I can respect that. Whooper's huge. I think he could get at least 1.
I love that we're excited to get 1 after we've gotten like
There's so many
8
with 0.
zeros in a row. Touching a Whooper barehanded will cause a tingling numbness.
Oh shit, that's huge. 1 lion.
One
I'm in.
lion will at least be numb for a little bit. And it will allow a different Pokemon to kill that lion. Espeon's cool.
I'm assuming. Okay, it can predict Lion's moves, and on top of that, it's like nimble and small,
Yeah.
hard to hit. I feel like it also
Psychic.
could. I'm just assuming that it could possess multiple lions to attack other lions. So that's
Wait,
like
that would
the
go so
majority.
hard. This whole generation's washed. So far, pretty much. I'm hoping the legendaries get some shit done.
It gains a mysterious power. Should we say what? Black hole?
Should we give it a black hole?
Video over? Everyone dies?
Dude, I know, like, whatever we say for Umbreon, the YouTube comments are gonna be like the people telling us that the mysterious power is actually just like an all-consuming black hole, and the mysterious power is the ability to warp reality. So like, what does that mean? What does that practically mean in a fight?
Warp reality?
Like, what are we
Holy
doing here?
shit. Well, he's 3 feet tall, so it can't be like that much reality that he's bending.
Yeah, it's like maybe like 5 feet of reality get bent a little bit. I think 1,000 is justifiable.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think we rock 1,000. Oh, and here's a fucking crow. Here's a fucking crow, though.
Feared and loathed by many.
Including lions. Lions hate this thing. This is another bad luck Pokemon.
Believed to bring misfortune to all those who see it at night. Oh, interesting. He just flies around at night.
That is true. But
Every
if
lion
they
looks
see
at
it
him.
during the day, no misfortune.
No misfortune, yeah. I think this is huge. I think
it doesn't
like-
kill any, but it makes 1,000 pretty unlucky. Right? Something
I
like
think
that.
okay, so percentage wise, out of the 1,000, I think like 20% die.
Okay.
So like 200. Does that work? Yeah, 200.
Yeah, something like that. This feels like the kind of thing where like if the lions can get the crown off its head, like it loses all its power.
Yeah.
You know that scene in Infinity War where like everyone's working together to get the gauntlet off of him?
Yes, it's that.
It's that, but it's lions.
Wait, that's awesome.
There's fear as its energy. How many lions does it scare? Because that's how much energy it has, right?
Well, its Pokemon friends are scared. Can it feed off of that, or is it just the ones
Ooh.
it fears?
Oh, I guess it does just gather fear. So all the fear on this battlefield, we gotta be fear scaling here. I think this one's actually strong. I feel like if we're saying every lion that's afraid is like a lion killed and energy gathered, I feel like we could get to like 20k. Might be a low ball on the fear scaling, but
You want to do 30k?
yeah, why not? And with that, we have covered the first half of Gen 2. The next Pokemon vs. Lions video is scheduled to be up just about 2 weeks from now. While I realize this series is definitely the most popular thing I do on my channel, I do still want to make other content, so the Pokemon vs. Lion videos will be alternating with a different video every week. If you need something to hold you over, you can check out the whole Pokemon vs. Lions playlist on my channel, or give some of my other content a chance. There's some fun videos already up that I think a lot of you will enjoy. Also, keep an eye on the Twitch, because we will just be streaming the other generations on there every so often. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.